Hi everybody, I'm Leon Hubby and I want to welcome you to the video. And this is about the frequently asked question, things people are asking about. All right, so let's set the stage for what we're doing here. This assumes that you've seen the videos, and the videos I'm talking about is about the all about the income factory explained and putting it all together. If you have not, some of the answers will likely not make sense to you. So we recommend that if you haven't watched them, please go ahead and do that. Sometimes things change or people ask new questions, resulting in new and different answers. And as a result, we'll be updating the FAQ list in print and video when required. So check back as needed. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the first question. And the number one question we get asked is this one of those pyramid things? Okay, so let me answer it this way. If you mean, do we use referral marketing? The answer is yes. We tell you that right up front in the very first video that we use MLM, referral marketing, direct marketing, right? But GDI uses a linear 5-level deep matrix to provide a sales override commission. Their commission is $1 per month per level for a maximum of $5 per month for that downline. And all commissions are based on the product sale, i.e. that is the domain name package that you sell, okay? That means if you recruit your sibling and they recruit their BFF and they recruit their cousin and they recruit their partner and then they recruit their parent, you get $1 per month commission on all of those for a total of up to 5. All right, next question is, how do I know it's not a scam? Well, basically, the referral marketing industry has become very regulated, right? Each state has a specific set of rules that must be adhered to be legal. GDI meets all of the requirements for all 50 states. They also will issue you a 1099 form so that the IRS can track the income, right? Ask yourself, does it make sense that a scam company would self-report to the very federal agency that would regulate and prosecute it? Also, they've been around for over 20 years or so. If they were a scam, they would have been shut down by now. And in terms of the Income Factory website and the information we present, it's easily verifiable. Just ask a CPA. We try very hard to ensure it's correct and that it's accurate data for you. All right, so the question is, why did you create the Income Factory? What's in it for you? Well, answer is mostly and honestly, I created it to give people the chance to have something that's under their control. That they could do from home part-time and be safe. Things like Uber, Lyft, Airbnb, and Instacart, for example, aren't necessarily safe. You can't do them from home. You've got to go out and do things. We also wanted it to be a low-cost, low-risk thing, and we wanted to generate immediate benefits, those tax breaks to you, help with inflation and recession pressures, and have the potential for reasonable income generation, all right? The point is that if you're working for a job, you're not under the control of your income, right? The person who you're employed for is controlled that. They tell you how much you make, how much work, therefore how much money you can generate, and when and where you can take vacation. So it's not really under your control. Okay, secondly, we wanted to create a group of accredited investors invest with us using low risk funds, right? We wanted to make sure that if you were going to invest in some of the more higher risk but higher return things, that you weren't using funds that were necessary. To do that, you need to be an accredited investor with money that doesn't matter to you, that's discretionary, okay? As to what I get out of it personally, well, the same as anybody else would. Income and tax breaks, plus a potential other income stream if the site becomes popular and I can monetize it, right? Because we talk about that in one of the explanation videos. Is one of the reasons that it's a real business is that you're promoting for us, and it gives us the opportunity to potentially monetize the site. Okay, so the next question is this really going to work? It sounds too simplistic or contrived. Okay, well, the answer that I have for you is first, just because it's simple doesn't mean that it can't be effective, right? And every business is contrived. Somebody has thought up a product, they've thought up a service, and they've presented it to you. They contrived it, they developed it, they put it out there for you to do. There's nothing different about that in what we're doing here. What we're doing is we're giving you information here to show you, hey, there's a shortcut if you're tight, and you could generate some income if you help us do some things, right? So yeah, we think it'll work. But who knows? If you follow the plan and you build a team of promoters, then the only question is how big can it get? It's totally based on your efforts. How much you're going to put into it is what you get out. The only uncertainty is if you can bring on fellow promoters, right? Do that, and the sky is absolutely the limit for you. And keep in mind that this structure is such that with the tax breaks, even if you generate zero in income, you will still likely have a net gain in cash. And that's because we're turning personal expense into business expense. We're being able to deduct that from our earned income, save on our taxes, and put that difference in our pocket. All right, so bottom line it for me. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, well, you never recruit any fellow promoters, right? You go into this, you try, but nobody bites. Nobody decides they're going to go ahead and do this. So, assuming that you did that for a year and your tax breaks result in an additional $120 per month in your paycheck, you would have a paper loss of about $7,152, but you'd realize about $1,281 in cash into your pocket. What this means is the federal government funded your business and effectively paid you $1,281 to give it a shot. If you weren't successful, you still had a bottom line increase. So no harm, no foul. Okay, does the last guy get hosed in this, right? And people ask that question because in a lot of pyramids, if you stop recruiting, the last person who came in, or if the company collapses, got screwed, right? Because they spent their money. Well, the answer to that question is see the answer to the last question. If hose means putting $1,281 in your pocket with $7,152 in paper loss, then yup, I guess you get hosed. And I apologize if that's a little flip, but you think about it. You're going to put money in your pocket. You're going to generate a paper loss for yourself. So even if you don't get any income out of it, you still are on the upside. All right, so that's it to the most frequently asked questions. Remember to come back or to check the support information because we get more questions and we change that up. And again, thanks for watching the video. We appreciate it. We hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day. And don't forget to get back to the person who sent you here if you have questions, and we'll get them answered for you. Thanks a lot.